Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Here we go. Easy.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. They go play action here on first down. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, 280, 32. Check it. Hey.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Set up, 90 Wolf.
Check, 56.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Let's put that team on the hunt. Check 99. Check 99.
Snap.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Off the play fake. Lawrence. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On 2nd and 9. Stafford.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Set, 280. Here we go, G. It's just me and you.
Stafford on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Go! Hey, Foxtrot, get it!
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended target. And now it's second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on, set.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
This will be taken very short. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up first and 10. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Stafford now to throw. Dixon complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ready. 280.
On first down, it's Stafford. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it first and goal to go. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
18 Gator, 80 weapon.
Switch. Watch the eye.
Hey, orbit. On the ball, shoot.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, but it'll also be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they're facing a very tough 3rd and 11.
Tighten up.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hard.
Check out route. Hot.
Head out.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Stafford now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Stafford completes it to Dixon. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. In for the score as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sterling Shepard here of the new campaign. Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14.